Many people go through their daily lives without ever thinking about their kidneys, yet these two small organs perform one of the most important jobs in the human body. Every single day, your kidneys work around the clock to filter waste, remove toxins, balance minerals, regulate blood pressure, and keep the fluids in your body stable. They quietly clean nearly 50 gallons of blood each day, making sure harmful substances are removed through urine while essential nutrients stay in the body. The surprising part is that even though the kidneys are incredibly powerful, they are also very sensitive to long-term lifestyle habits, especially the foods we eat on a daily basis. One of the biggest problems is that kidney damage often develops slowly and silently. In the early stages, most people feel completely normal and notice no warning signs at all. Because of this, many individuals continue eating foods that place constant stress on their kidneys without realizing the harm that may be happening inside their body. Over time, these unhealthy eating habits can begin to weaken the tiny filtering units inside the kidneys, known as nephrons. Once these delicate structures become damaged, they cannot easily repair themselves, and kidney function can gradually decline. The foods people consume every day play a major role in determining how hard the kidneys must work. Diets that are high in sodium, added sugars, unhealthy fats, and chemical additives force the kidneys to process more waste and maintain balance under difficult conditions. When this happens repeatedly over many years, the kidneys can become overworked. Just like any other part of the body, constant strain eventually leads to wear and tear. This is why nutrition experts often emphasize that prevention is one of the most powerful ways to protect kidney health. Another important factor is that many of the foods causing the most stress on the kidneys are extremely common in modern diets. Processed snacks, sugary drinks, fast foods, and heavily salted meals have become part of everyday eating habits for millions of people around the world. These foods may be convenient and tasty, but they often contain ingredients that the kidneys must work extra hard to filter and balance. Excess salt, for example, forces the kidneys to regulate fluid levels more aggressively, while high sugar intake can increase the risk of diabetes, which is one of the leading causes of kidney disease. When people regularly consume unhealthy foods, the body can also develop conditions like high blood pressure and metabolic disorders. These health problems directly affect the kidneys because they rely on healthy blood flow to function properly. Elevated blood pressure can damage the tiny blood vessels inside the kidneys, reducing their ability to filter waste efficiently. Over time, this damage can build up and lead to chronic kidney disease, a condition that affects millions of people globally. Understanding the connection between daily food choices and kidney health is extremely important because small changes in diet can have a powerful long-term impact. Choosing fresh, whole foods and reducing the intake of heavily processed products can help reduce the burden placed on these hard-working organs. When people become more aware of the foods that may silently harm their kidneys, they are better equipped to make decisions that support their overall health and protect kidney function for many years. Processed meats are among the most commonly consumed foods in many parts of the world because they are convenient, flavorful, and easy to prepare. Items such as bacon, sausages, hot dogs, salami, pepperoni, and deli meats are often found in sandwiches, breakfasts, snacks, and fast food meals. While these foods may taste delicious and seem like a quick solution for busy lifestyles, they can be extremely harmful to kidney health when consumed regularly. One of the biggest concerns with processed meats is the very high amount of sodium they contain. Salt is used heavily during the processing stage to enhance flavor and extend shelf life, but this excess sodium creates a serious burden on the kidneys. The kidneys are responsible for maintaining the right balance of sodium and fluids in the body. When a person eats foods that are very high in salt, the kidneys must work harder to remove the extra sodium through urine. Over time, Constantly dealing with large amounts of sodium forces the kidneys to stay under continuous pressure. This strain can damage the delicate filtering units inside the kidneys, making it harder for them to properly clean the blood. When the kidneys begin to struggle with this task, waste products and excess fluids may start to accumulate in the body. Another major concern related to high sodium intake from processed meats is its effect on blood pressure. Eating too much salt can cause the body to retain more water, which increases the volume of blood flowing through the blood vessels. This rise in fluid volume leads to higher blood pressure, and high blood pressure is one of the leading causes of kidney damage. The tiny blood vessels inside the kidneys are extremely sensitive, and prolonged high blood pressure can weaken and damage them. Once these blood vessels are harmed, the kidneys lose some of their ability to filter toxins effectively. In addition to high sodium levels, processed meats also contain preservatives and chemical additives such as nitrates and nitrites. These compounds are added to maintain colour, improve taste, and prevent bacterial growth, but they may also contribute to inflammation and oxidative stress inside the body. When these harmful compounds circulate in the bloodstream, the kidneys must filter them out along with other toxins. This adds an additional workload for organs that are already busy maintaining balance in the body. Research has shown that people who frequently consume processed meats have a higher risk of developing several chronic health problems, including kidney disease, heart disease, and metabolic disorders. This risk increases even more when processed meats are combined with other unhealthy lifestyle habits, such as low physical activity, high sugar consumption, and excessive fast food intake. The combination of these factors can gradually weaken kidney function over time. Many people are unaware of just how much sodium they are consuming through processed foods. A single serving of deli meat or a few slices of bacon can contain a surprisingly large portion of the recommended daily sodium intake. When these foods are eaten regularly throughout the week, sodium levels can quickly exceed what the kidneys are able to comfortably manage. This is why nutrition experts often recommend choosing fresh and unprocessed sources of protein whenever possible. Fresh chicken, fish, eggs, beans, lentils, and other whole foods provide important nutrients without the heavy load of salt and chemical additives that processed meats contain. Sugary drinks have become one of the most commonly consumed beverages in modern lifestyles, and many people drink them every single day without realizing the long-term damage they can cause to the body, especially the kidneys. Drinks such as soda, sweetened fruit juices, energy drinks, flavored iced teas, and many bottled beverages are packed with large amounts of added sugar. While they may taste refreshing and satisfying in the moment, these drinks deliver a heavy load of sugar into the bloodstream within a very short period of time. Unlike solid foods that take longer to digest, sugary beverages are absorbed quickly, causing a rapid spike in blood sugar levels that can place stress on several organs in the body. The kidneys play a crucial role in filtering waste products and maintaining the balance of fluids and minerals in the bloodstream. When a person regularly consumes drinks high in sugar, it can lead to serious metabolic problems over time. One of the biggest risks associated with high sugar intake is the development of insulin resistance, a condition where the body's cells stop responding properly to insulin. When this happens, blood sugar levels remain elevated for long periods, increasing the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Diabetes is widely recognized as one of the leading causes of kidney disease worldwide, and many cases of kidney damage are directly linked to long-term high blood sugar levels. When blood sugar remains high, it begins to damage the tiny blood vessels inside the kidneys. These delicate vessels are responsible for filtering waste from the blood through structures known as nephrons. High glucose levels make these blood vessels thicker and weaker over time, reducing their ability to filter waste efficiently. As this damage progresses, the kidneys gradually lose their filtering power, allowing harmful substances to remain in the bloodstream instead of being removed through urine. This condition is often referred to as diabetic kidney disease, and it can develop slowly over many years without obvious symptoms in the early stages. Another reason sugary drinks are particularly harmful is that they often contain high fructose corn syrup or other concentrated sweeteners that can increase inflammation in the body. Excessive fructose consumption has been linked to increased uric acid levels in the blood, which may place additional stress on the kidneys and contribute to the development of kidney stones. Inflammation and oxidative stress caused by these sugars can also damage cells throughout the body, including those responsible for maintaining healthy kidney function. One of the biggest challenges with sugary drinks is that they do not create the same feeling of fullness that solid foods provide. This means people can easily consume large amounts of sugar without realizing how much they are actually drinking. A single bottle of soda or energy drink may contain more sugar than the body needs for an entire day. When these beverages become a regular part of someone's routine, the cumulative effect of this excess sugar can gradually lead to weight gain, metabolic problems, and increased pressure on the kidneys. Hydration plays a very important role in supporting kidney health, but the type of fluids a person drinks makes a huge difference. Water is the most natural and effective choice because it helps the kidneys flush toxins from the body without adding extra sugar or chemicals into the bloodstream. Many health experts also recommend herbal teas or naturally infused water with fruits like lemon or cucumber as healthier alternatives to sugary beverages. Reducing the consumption of sweetened drinks can significantly lower the risk of developing diabetes and kidney problems over time, helping the kidneys perform their essential filtering functions more efficiently. Packaged chips and salty snack foods are extremely popular around the world because they are convenient, affordable, and easy to find almost everywhere. Many people reach for these snacks while watching television, working at a desk, traveling, or simply when they feel a little hungry between meals. Foods like potato chips, corn chips, cheese puffs, flavored crackers, and many other packaged snacks may taste satisfying, but they are often loaded with large amounts of sodium, unhealthy fats, and artificial flavoring ingredients. While eating them occasionally may not seem harmful, consuming these snacks regularly can place a serious strain on the kidneys over time. One of the main reasons these snacks are harmful is the extremely high sodium content they contain. Salt is commonly added in large quantities to enhance flavor and make these snacks more addictive to the taste buds. The problem is that the human body only needs a small amount of sodium each day to maintain proper nerve function, muscle movement, and fluid balance. When people eat salty snacks frequently, their sodium intake can quickly rise far beyond the recommended daily limit. Because the kidneys are responsible for controlling sodium levels in the body, they must work harder to remove the excess salt through urine. When the body receives too much sodium, it begins to hold on to more water in order to dilute the salt in the bloodstream. This process increases the volume of fluid circulating through the blood vessels, which leads to higher blood pressure. High blood pressure is one of the most common causes of kidney damage because it puts extra force on the delicate blood vessels inside the kidneys. These tiny vessels are responsible for filtering waste from the blood, and when they are exposed to constant pressure, they can become weak or damaged over time. As the damage continues, the kidneys gradually lose their ability to filter toxins effectively. Another issue with many packaged snack foods is the type of fats used during their production. Many chips and snack products are fried in unhealthy oils that contain high levels of saturated fats or trans fats. These unhealthy fats can contribute to inflammation throughout the body and may increase the risk of cardiovascular disease. When the heart and blood vessels become unhealthy, it also affects the kidneys because these organs rely on healthy blood circulation to function properly. Poor blood flow can further weaken kidney function and make it more difficult for them to perform their essential filtering tasks. Artificial flavour enhancers and preservatives found in packaged snacks can also add extra stress to the kidneys. These additives are designed to improve taste, texture, and shelf life, but they introduce additional chemicals that the body must process and eliminate. The kidneys play a central role in filtering out these substances from the bloodstream. When a person consumes highly processed foods frequently, the kidneys are constantly exposed to these extra compounds, which increases their workload over time. Many people underestimate how quickly sodium intake can build up through snack foods alone. A single small bag of chips can contain a surprisingly large percentage of the daily recommended sodium limit when these snacks are eaten alongside other salty foods during the day. The total sodium intake can become extremely high without the person realizing it. This constant overload forces the kidneys to operate under pressure, which may gradually contribute to long-term kidney problems. Choosing healthier snack options can significantly reduce the strain on the kidneys while still satisfying hunger between meals. Fresh fruits, unsalted nuts, yogurt, or homemade snacks prepared with minimal salt provide nutrients without overwhelming the body with sodium and unhealthy fats. Making small changes in snacking habits can help support kidney health and reduce the risk of developing problems related to high blood pressure and excessive salt consumption.